I think it's going to be a little weird today. Last week, we had the first 4 episodes of Frieren, and it was awesome, but it was like 4 episodes in a row. Like, it was a lot to sit down and take in all at once. And it felt like a journey. It was great. It was entertaining. But now, I mean, we're down to just an episode a week, which I like. I'm happy about. But yeah, we're only gonna have 20 minutes of it here, so it's gonna feel very different, I think, because there's a difference in sitting down for an hour and a half of watching anime and sitting down for 20 minutes of watching anime. But nonetheless, I am excited, and I do prefer this. I've said before, like, I'm not a huge binge watch type guy. I do this channel, and like, on this channel, I still continue to generally do like 1 episode or 2 episodes a week of a show, except for One Piece, of course, where I do a lot of episodes, but only because there's so many that I kind of have to. But yeah, this show, I think I am gonna be happy to take it in only 1 episode a week. It is just going to feel a little different. So anyway, yeah, we're going to be jumping into this. Please make sure to support the video if you can. I'm a small channel, so every little bit helps me out a lot. So every like, every comment, every subscription really, really helps me. And I would appreciate it a lot. And if you like my vibe, there are so many other videos. There's also a Patreon account in the description below. And that's if you want to watch the full-length reaction, as well as get early access, exclusive videos, a lot of other stuff. So go check that out if you like what I do here. But anyway, let's jump into Frieren. Beyond Journey's End, that's what it's called, right? Episode 5. This is kind of crazy if this is actually true, that there's just like a heaven you can just go to, even if it's a really hard journey. Oh, that's a great line. Like, yeah, it was only less than 1/100th of your life. And yet, look how it's affected you so. That's so great. Half your life? Oh, half of your life so far. Right. I thought she meant she was already halfway through her life. I was like, what the fuck? There are lyrics on this now. I really love that OP. Phantoms of the Dead. That kind of has the opposite effect of what you want there. Be a good girl and I'll haunt you. Yeah. He loves his head pats, and I like it too. Oh my god, that's so cute! I like how low-key both our main characters are. It's really relaxing. Oh my god. Yeah. Undead are bad. True. It's a nasty one. Does it lure people in with promises of the dead? Oh, that's adorable. I'm a good girl. Illusion magic? Yes! I got it! That's what happens when I play D&D 3 times a week. Einsam? Right. Yep, okay. It is a creature that lures people. Yeah. Just firebolt him. Oh god. This could be traumatizing. I'm worried. I'm worried about Fern. Yep, of course. Of course you're gonna see him. Yes, you can. Don't fall for it. That is a clever thing to say, though. Because it's like, what if this is actually him visiting? You're smart enough to realize. No, she can do it, I think. Oh. Hey, man. So it's him all this time. Shows that you've changed, girl. Wow, I'm just saying all the lines before they pop up today. Gladly. Holy shit, Frieren. Oh, God. I thought they were just going to do tiny little blasts. I didn't know they were going to blow apart the forest. That's true. This show's so comforting, man. Whoa. That's a legit dragon. Oh no. You're gonna try to steal from a dragon horde? A solar dragon? You're actually just gonna attack the dragon straight up? Is it gonna work? One pot shot and then run. Oh my god. The animation is so good. Poor Fern. She's like, shoot it. Oh, it didn't work. Let's go. It's a war of attrition. Oh, head pats. Stark. Tony? Oh wait, no, this is a guy in the OP, isn't it? The redhead dude? Oh my god, it's an X-ray spell. Is it? Breasts. Oh shit. I like his hair. It's very cool. Just the one black piece at the top. So the dragon is scared of Stark? Why? Or is he like working with Stark? Is he his pet? The voice actor for Stark sounds familiar. Actually, we're gonna try to kill it. Huh, I thought that was a shadow. Oh, you know the name. Respect the name. Acquaintances? Traveled with him for 10 fucking years. I just want the X-ray spell. Aww. She's doing it for sentimental reasons. Right? Nice. Well, if he could hold it off the village, then surely. None? Yeah. Oh, wow. This is a change. Oh my god, is he like King from One Punch Man? Oh my god, he totally is. Oh my god, he's so king. Poor guy. No, give him a chance. He's got so much room to grow. To what? Oh, that food looks so good. That's okay, you can be kind and cowardly. Just look at me. She's cute now. Go check on him. Is he actually making that noise? What's he doing? Practicing? Is he actually really strong, but he just is too scared to use his strength, you know? Okay, cool. So he has been trained. Whoa. Oh my god! That's legit. Wait, so that crater, that ravine was made by him? That's awesome. What a cool character. The episode's already done. What the hell? Absolutely great. Absolutely great episode. I really like the introduction of Stark. This episode flew by. Like, wow. It's crazy going from 4 episodes to 1 and just seeing how short an episode of this is. But I love it because it just means I can just take in the stuff that happened in this episode and enjoy that, you know? And we got 2 consecutive cores of this, so we've got time. So I'm 1 episode per week is like, this is gonna be heaven for me. I'm so excited. This is great because this show was on my radar before the season in terms of I knew people had said it was good and stuff, but it wasn't like, I didn't think I would be enjoying it this much. I'm enjoying it a lot. So Stark, this is a good introduction to him. He's got so much to grow, but his combat potential is already there. The animation for him fighting and the lighting and like, it was really, really cool. I just loved, and that's a great way to show how strong he is by showing us that like weird ravine fissure thing. But only like sort of in the background, and it just seems like somewhere he's hanging out, you know? But then later we see he's the one who's been carving it over time by training. So that's so cool. I really like that. This show makes its moves look powerful. Like really, really powerful. His axe swinging looked, was explosive, and both Frieren and Fern's magic blasts were both incredibly powerful as well. Frieren's especially, where hers like demolished half the forest, you know. So that's just really awesome. The way the dragon, like when the dragon was chasing after Fern and we saw its eye first and then the entire dragon like popped up, like the way it burst through had so much force and terror behind it. There's so much that they're doing really effectively at showing like the scale of how strong things are, and I'm having a great time with it. This episode started off with a banger with the whole basically, what's his name? I don't want to get his name wrong. Aisen. Yeah, Aisen was like, hey, so remember when you said that you were only traveling with us for 1/100th of your life? And she's like, yeah. And he goes, that 1/100th changed you. And I think that's such a beautiful way to put it. Like, I think she really appreciated it as well, because it's like later she saw Himmel as her ghost and she was like, wow, I have changed, which is great because I think she wants to have changed. And what it means is that like this series seems to be very much about appreciating every moment, you know, like it's about her learning that like, even though she's got such a long life and even though like, you know, the time they travel together is less than 1/100th of her life or whatever. Even though all of that's the case, she's still, there's nothing wrong with sitting back and enjoying every part of it and taking it in properly and living her life properly. You know, I think that's really cool, and that's a great direction to take this series, and that's a great way to show it. Is like, yeah, she was only with them for 10 years, and yet it's the most impactful thing in her life. It has dictated this whole next chapter of her life so strongly, even if she doesn't realize just how much it's changed her. It has, you know? Like, she didn't even expect to see Himmel as her ghost that the Phantom preyed on, you know? She didn't think that she had changed that much that it would be different, but it was. So she hasn't seen her own changes fully, but she's getting there, and I really love it. I also love the whole with Haita telling Fern, like, hey, you be a good girl and I'll come visit you. And then, you know, you can see that stuck with her, and Fern said to Frieren, like, we have to save this town. Unlike you, I'm a good girl. And also, like, just, yeah, that means, you know, she also has a reason to go to heaven, you know, because once she gets to heaven and they both get to see someone who matters a lot to them and talk to them. So that's really cool. I mean, I'm expecting that to be an end of series thing, so I'm not expecting that anytime soon. Also, at the same time, it's something that I'm looking forward to, but it's not like I'm okay with it being an end of series thing, you know? There are some series where the end goal, like what they're going for, like what seems to be what they're setting up for the end goal, is something that I'm like, oh, but I want that to happen now. I want it to be quicker and earlier so that I can see what happens there. And then I want the series to continue. Like, that's generally how I think about some shows and their end goal, you know? But with this show, truly, like, that being the end of the series is fine with me. And I can't wait for the journey. Like, I think the journey is going to be really beautiful and fun and maybe exciting. I mean, there's some characters in the OP and stuff that look like they could actually be, like, maybe enemies, you know? Like, so far we haven't really had any villains of this series. So I'm curious to see if we end up having... I mean, like, we've had, you know, like the Demon Lord's subject or whatever that they sealed away, whatever it was, I can't exactly remember, but the one that they sealed away, like, he's kind of a villain, but I mean like a sort of a more human villain that is actively doing things to oppose their goals, that they have to, like, there's an actual conflict there. I'm not saying this series needs one, but I'm saying I think it will get one or two, you know? I think they are gonna come across some conflict and some people opposing their goals, and it's going to be interesting to see, like, how this series tackles that, because I really don't know. I don't know how it'll go about it, but I'm excited for it. Yeah. Anyway, that's Frieren episode 5. So thank you so much for joining me. Support the video if you can. I'm a small channel, so every little bit helps me out, and my Patreon account is in the description below. It has full-length early access exclusive videos. You can go check all of that out as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.